Good morning. Sometimes people ask me why it is so important to me to be creating things with my own hands. Why don't you just mass produce it? I remember years ago when I started organic gardening in the 70s, people would say, why do you spend so much time tilling the soil and holding the seeds and making sure everything is going so well? You could just put herbicides and pesticides down and spend all that other time, even at a part-time job, and make more money. That just never appealed to me. But instead, it was always important to create with my hands and pour my heart into that what I was doing. I guess I would liken it to going to the grocery store and buying a tomato. It looks like a tomato, it feels like a tomato, it's red. You come home and sometimes it's almost tasteless. But then to be able to go out into the garden and pick a tomato, hand pick a tomato, the smell of it is wonderful. Have you ever noticed how even though it may have a blemish on it, which some people may say, oh, it's flawed, but not at all. It's fabulous, and it has that taste, and it reminds you what a tomato really is. I see my art and my writing in the same way. I see it's made organically by a real person, and the energy and the love of that person is transmitted into the piece itself. The labyrinths that I create, I love making those because as I'm creating them, I'm running my hands over them. And I'm walking that labyrinth time and time again in the creation of it and instilling that loving prayer and energy. It's a way of me reaching out into a world. And how do I say this? It's a way of me reaching out into the world and giving what I have to give. The love and the caring and everything I can do for the healing of our planet. It's just my way of saying, I care, I'm here, I'm alive now, and I'm doing what I'm doing. And the whimsy and some of the little pieces that I make is to rekindle that joy, that childlike side, that part of us that maybe we've gotten too busy to remember, or maybe we've gone through enough life where we have stopped remembering. And so that is why I do what I do.